Keen for some racing action centres. We've missed a few meetings so far due to rain and those really silly circumstances. November 13 will be the next hit out for the Speedway here at the showgrounds. The Queensland Series for the Formula 500, Super Streets, Fender Benders, Super Stockers and AMCA Nationals. Big one on the 13th will be the next time out here at the Rightio, here we go. The first time out in heat race action for the AMCA Nationals. Alice Purcell, it was from pole position in 84, the lady racer. But getting the jump from the outside of the front row was Glenn Bolter. Car number 10 of Bolter has shot away to an early lead. Coming up on our new lady racer in 26. Michelle Tatiris in 26, already being swarmed by the faster cars as they head to the outside. So it's all Glenn Bolter coming past you now down the main grandstand. Alice Purcell still there in 84. Here comes Andrew Baker down the inside. Baker in 68 shoots up into second position now, a brand new engine for him. So behind him now is the 00 car of Mark Horseman. Normally being driven by Robbie Irwin tonight, Mark taking the driving duties of 00. Tony Curd behind him in fourth position in car number 90. All right, now where on earth are we? It's Bolter, picks up the white flag, one more to travel already. Luke Franken and Gregor Rankin, it is in car number 2, going at it at the back of the field. Checkered flag flies now. Oh, we've got problems at the back. Wow, Darren Cowan and 89 of the Purcell machine getting together. Wow, what a wild way to finish the AMCA Nationals. Glenn Bolter it is in car number 10 will pick up the race win, followed by Andrew Baker in 68 and Mark Horseman in 00. But what a wild way to finish the opening heat race for the AMCA Nationals. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the big field of AMCAs tonight. All right, amber lights are out. We're going to go racing this time around. Water added to the circuit. A dirt and granite mix here at the Rockhampton Showgrounds. Tony Curd and Andrew Baker on the front row. We're green light racing. Curdy it is, will lead him away. Down into turn 2 now in the Irwin Holmes machine. Andrew Baker behind him in 68, then Glenn Bolter. Behind them is Mick Callaghan, making his return to racing this season in the AMCAs. Then Alice Purcell rounds out the top 5. Michelle Tatiris in 26, being rounded up by our faster cars already. Her first ever drive in a race car tonight, and she's doing it with the AMCAs. And she's doing the right thing there at the moment, holding her line on the bottom side. Well, we've got a spinner. It's Mick Callaghan. Callaghan is around on the edge of the infield. That will bring on the Amber Lights. We'll pull this one up and regrid the field. They go restart time for the AMCAs. Curdy will lead them away with the green flag. It's Tony Kurt from Gladstone, but he's got steam coming out from our leader in Khan Heine. Whoa, it's engine smoke. It might have been steam to start with, but that engine is letting go proper. He will pull into the infield with an expired 253. That will open the field up now for Glenn Bolter in car 10. Andrew Baker behind him in car 68. Then it's Luke Franken in 99. Baker with some problems in turn 2. Franken now down the inside of Baker. Oh, side by side out of turn 3. And the same out of turn 4. Great racing for position 2 and 3, and they come together. Amber's come on the racetrack. Mark Allen has problems with his machine, car 39. He'll pull to the infield as well. Amber Lights are out. You can see the cars rolling around the top side, trying to squash in all that loose dirt up the top of the track. Rightio, we continue on with the AMCAs. And it's Bolter in car 10. He'll get the checkered flag and pick up the race win. Andrew Baker will hang in there for second place. And Mark Hortzman in 00 will get there for third. Peeling off the racetrack now, ladies and gentlemen, your race winner, Glenn Bolter in car number 10. That's the second time we've had the AMCAs on the racetrack tonight. They will come out one more time for their third round of heats a little bit later on. And the way we're going for time, we're just smashing the clock apart. So we could see an extra round of heats or something of the like a little bit later on, maybe even a handicap start, some of the good stuff. But we will see how we're going for time. All right, the AMCA Nationals are all set. We've been packing the top side of the track. Mark Horseman from pole position in car 00 with Callaghan on the outside. Callaghan, Joe, they come together out of turn 2. We'll continue on. Andrew Baker is in there in third. Glenn Bolter for fourth. Alice Purcell in fifth. Lukey Franken rode the fence. He's just lost his boot panel. Well, the boot panel of Luke Franken in Q99 has just flown off the back of the car and landed on the track. So officials will pull that one up and go and retrieve that before we continue. But right before that action, you can see some tyre marks just before the start-finish line. And that was from the Frankenmobile riding the fence. All right, Amber Lights are out. We're going to go racing this time around. V8 AMCA Nationals. And Mark Hortzman in the Irwin Holmes machine out in front. Callaghan washes high out of turn 2 and opens the door. So Andrew Baker it is will slide through underneath. Glenn Bolter slides underneath as well. So one little mistake for Mick Callaghan and lost 2 spots. Contact between Kirk Porter at the back of the field and car 50 of Darren Cowan. Greg Rankin in car 2 having some problems, a lot of push in that car. Callaghan to the infield. So the car number 6 will go to the infield and see the officials. Racetrack starting to dry out of turn 4 again. So now the boys head to the top side. Andrew Baker running the high side in car 68. Mark Horseman, though, is still getting the job done out in front. No one coming close. Greg Rankin in car 2 will pull to the infield. Bolton now gets the job done and moves up into second place. White flag, one more to travel. Luke Franken is right outside the top 3 in position 4. So Horseman will get the flag. Glenn Bolton will get there for second, and Andrew Baker will pick up position number 3 points. But Mark Horseman, folks, in car 00 will pick up the heat race win. Oh, and problems on the back chute. Alice Purcell has got the wobbly wheels in the front. She's hurt the steering in the front of that car, just crossing the line, so she will get finished points. And Mark Horseman have all elected to run from the rear of the field. Give the rest of the field a head start here. So we'll see whether this works or backfires for them. But in the interest of keeping things interesting, if that makes any sense, the boys are going to start from the back. Glenn Bolter's just had a little change of heart. He's on the throttle early. But Mark Kemp and car 13, we will get underway. It's Kirk Porter on the outside. Relatively new racer is Kirk. And he jumps ahead, finds himself at the front now in car 13. He's come all the way from Gladstone as well to take part here in the AMCAs. Mark Kemp in 27. Not a new driver. He has raced cars before, but this is his first time at a V8 AMCA National. Oh, Greg Rankin in car 2 just got swarmed up by a couple of cars. Lukey Franken is there as well in car 99. He's in 3rd position. Behind him, Darren Cowan. But it's all Kirk Porter out in front. KJP Haulage is his main supporter. And he will have no problems whatsoever keeping up with these AMCA Nationals, as he's opened up a bit of a gap back to car 27 of Mark Kemp and Luke Franken. Now have the big boys bitten off more than they can chew here. Andrew Baker in 68, the first of the cars that came from the back of the field. Baker realises he's got to do it around the top if he wants to get a move on here. So the front 3 haven't changed. It's still Kirk Porter in 13. Luke Franken now down the inside of Kemp. That's a nice move entering turn 3. Used a little bit of infield, but not too much. He will take over 2nd position. Mark Kemp still there in 3rd. Then Darren Cowan, Andrew Baker. White flag out here now for Kirk Porter in 13. This will be great news for Kirk if he can hang on here. Baker down the inside for 3rd. Cowan as well. Oh, Andrew Bolter in car 10 had some problems. He's over the infield, but that'll be the end of this heat race. Kirk Porter it is who will pick up the race win. Luke Franken for 2nd. Andrew Baker for 3rd. Great stuff right there for the top three. So that'll be it for the AMCA Nationals as far as heat racing goes. The next time we see them will be feature race time.
We couldn't do it without those sort of guys, so thanks very much to everybody.
No worries, there we are, folks. Mark Hogan. Rightio, I'll run away from marking now for the time being. We've got V8 AMCA Nationals that are fired up, ready to go. Glenn Bolter and Mark Horstman from the front row. Andrew Baker, Kirk Porter is in there in the second row. But we are away some screaming 253s. Luke Franken down the inside of the 50 machine of Cowan. But it's Glenn Bolter in car number 10. Sounds like an exhaust leak for him in car number 10 on the left-hand side. Certainly not slowing down the car as he's making enough power to keep out in front. Hortzman is there though, trying the top side. Not much there though as he lost a little bit of ground. Andrew Baker right behind him from Car Trailers. Oh, Porter is around on the back straight in 13. And that grass seems to be slippery on that side, but he'll rejoin, no harm, no foul. He rejoins, no problems at all. So another one down, Glenn Bolter, Mark Horstman, Andrew Baker, Darren Cowan and Luke Franken in 99. Then it's back to Mark Kemp and Joe Hafner. Greg Rankin and Kirk Porter, who had the mishap across the infield only moments ago. Porter has a moment on the back straight away with the car number 2, but manages to get by okay now. Greg Rankin in car 2 will pull his car to the infield. Yeah, he's got smoke coming from that car and it's just backfired. So that engine has stopped. Continuing on, it's still Bolter. Horseman seems to be closing in. So car number 2 of Rankin has pulled to the infield. Fireys are just going to check that one to make sure everything's okay there. Looks like it's just an oil fire out the side of the engine. So a fairway view this one now, and Glenn Bolter still out in front in car 10. Horseman's around. Whoa, the 00 car was looking good. Oh, Darren Cowan did a great job to miss him too. Well, it's slickening off on the bottom side of the racetrack. And you can see there, Horseman had nothing there to try and catch that machine. He was around before he knew it. Rightio, the green flag's down again and we're away. Oh, Luke Franken straight down the inside and makes contact with Cowan. What a kamikaze dive that didn't work for Franken. Obviously no drive up top at the moment for the AMCAs. Bolter out in front. Andrew Baker can't seem to close up on that lead. Darren Cowan doing a great job in car 50 right behind the front 2. Oh, it gives Baker a hit too. Baker will know that the car 50 is there now. Wow, Franken is around right in front of us here. Well, obviously not real happy that he made a mistake. He'll continue on. White flag is out. This will be the final lap. Checkered flag will fly. Glenn Poulter will get there. Car number 10 will take the win. Andrew Baker will hang in there for second. Darren Cowan in third, folks. Put your hands together for the AMCA Nationals. Wow, great stuff, a great finish. Put your hands together for Glenn Poulter in car 10. All right, as you can see, a little bit harder to get the flag through the window on a left-hand drive car. But we'll try and get Glenn up. All righty, folks, I'm joined now with Glenn Poulter. Glenn, you basically led that one from start to finish. Obviously, everything was going pretty good in there.
Josh, it all went well tonight. A little bit of a surprise, I suppose. Bit of an unknown package with a few modifications to the car, but it looks like they've all worked well.
And obviously, you're like the rest of us. You have a lot of people that help you out. Who would you like to thank to get you here tonight for taking out the opener for the season?
In the pits there, Owen Lloyd, he's there every meeting to give me a hand. He's great help. Bit of technical advice, I suppose, from Glenn Tompkins at Tompkins Automotive. Better give him a plug or he mightn't talk to me.
Yeah, that's right. Lucky you weren't waiting for an engine from him. Sorry, Glenn. Sorry.